How's dad life treating you? The new baby coming along.
Yeah, it's has multiplied in the past couple months, and it's a lot, man. It's a lot. So if you have kids, you know that. But Magnus is our newest son, and he's, I think, 10 weeks on Saturday, and he's been a pretty chill kid. He figured out the sleeping and been behaving pretty good. So now, but since he's been born, Marta's been on, with him, and I've got all the wolf duties falling upon me. So, and he's the active child.
Yeah.
Wolf is our 5-year-old, and he thinks he's Sonic. And he, every time I call his name, "Hey, Wolf," he's like, "I'm also Sonic," every time without fail. He wears his red shoes and thinks he's a blue hedgehog, so lets everybody know it too. Super sweet boy, loving kid, but just really active, and so he's taking up a lot of time.
It was pretty awesome. The Magnus has already made his video debut.
Yeah, we did that Boys of Summer collab jam for the David Z Foundation, and Marta had added some keys to the song. It's like, I got to get you in the video, and we hadn't filmed her parts yet, and the kid Magnus just needed to be with her the whole time, so it's just put him in the carrier and have him be in there, and he stuck it out. He did pretty good. It's
pretty cute, man. Yeah, I was like, oh, there's the baby. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Already been in more collaboration videos than I have, so how about that?
Well, his dad does quite a few of them. So
I was going to bring that up, man. You were like Mr. Collaboration, Mr. Quarantine Jam. Every time you turn around, it's like, members of this band, X Machine Head. And you're like, I bet that's Phil Demmel.
Now it's gotten to, at least it's just like violence,
right?
Phil from Violence. Now I'm not ever expecting to lose the X Machine Head title, but it's nice to be noted for things that's been
currently doing. Yeah,
it's going on 3 years now, so it's past time to move on.
Hey, Ron McGovney's still ex Metallica, so
well, there's a difference. There's a big difference between Metallica and Machine Head, man.
Well, in some people's eyes, I guess. How was it doing those quarantine jams? People reaching out saying, "Hey, we can throw a solo on this." Come together pretty quickly.
Yeah, a lot of them were people. And if I didn't have the time, those are the ones that I just did the solos on. What was the one I did with the Byzantine and Chris Cale and CJ from Byzantine?
That was Metallica cover, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
like Harvester of Sorrow, I think.
No,
something on Justice.
Shortest Straw.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and it was solo I'd never learned before, and it's a pretty tricky solo, man.
Yeah.
And so that was fun. The Blackout one I did with some guys from Germany. And what else did I do? I don't know. It's been a lot. You look at the list of people that I have done these things with. It's just really insane, Graham Bonnet did one with Billy Sheehan and Rudy Sarzo and some of these legends that it's really been super cool. They're covers and it's not original stuff and being all that creative, but it's fun for me to get into learning my Pro Tools rig that I've had forever and learning how to do all this stuff, and so yeah, been a lot of fun, man.
I know we've talked about it a few times. I've even heard you talk about it a little bit, but leaving Machine Head, you were talking about being a little the self-doubt in the talent. Does all of this kind of help out and be like help you out in that side of it?
Yeah, it has. It's pushed me a little bit, and there was I in 16 years of doing something, I got a little complacent probably in my playing and my attitude towards playing, and took things for granted. And as you come down into a microscope, and as I'm tracking myself, it's like, well, yeah, that ain't good enough, and have pushed myself in that direction. So I think that there is a lot of validity to some of that doubt, or whether I had it. Doing the Slayer thing really pushed me into reality, and like, fuck, this isn't, you're out of your comfort zone. You're stepping into this legendary spot, and you need to, pay it that respect. And maybe I was guilty of not doing that previously, and learning some of the stuff and you know, in Machine Head and stuff. So it's, can't look back in that sense, but move forward in the sense that a lot of the stuff that I've been doing, learning, you know, Loss of Control to play with Billy Sheehan, and you know, Jeff Scott Soto, and learning an Eddie solo, and learning, you know, a Randy solo to play. And you know, this hasn't been released yet, and I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say anything, but I don't think that it is a problem. I was supposed to play the Bloodstock Festival with Devin Townsend and do some shows with him. Yeah. And so I learned his set leading up, and to the point where the UK just wasn't letting Americans in, and I wasn't going to be able to make the deadline.
Yeah,
so
he announced that he's got an entirely like British band or whatever now for that. So
okay, so I don't know if they announced that, but up until a week ago, you know, I was playing guitar in that, and we were moving forward as playing. And so I learned the Devin set, and it was cool because he sent me stems of everything, and I'm able to break down just the one part, or I could play along with the drums or take that part out or whatever. So it was in learning the Pro Tools rig, I was able to, you know, create these sessions and be able to, you know, turn the click up or just play with the click or play with just me and Devin or something like that. So I think that, you know, learning the Devin tunes was such a good training for me. And I found all these different methods and modes of how to learn how to play the guitar. I mean, he plays an open C and open B, you know, these tunings that I'd never played in before.
Right.
You know, maybe, I don't know if the Rain song by Zeppelin is in an open tuning, but I think it might be, or some Stones songs are, but I've never played metal in tunings, you know, so it opens up this whole other box and a whole other language kind of, you know, like these are the sounds you make in, you know, in this tuning. So I'm feeling really confident in my playing now, you know, more so than ever. Technique I've really worked on, playing the Violence tunes and writing these Violence songs for this EP. The riffs are, you know, incredibly hard, and I wanted them to be perfect. You know, I always flash back to, you know, stories of Dime when he's listening to the final Vulgar mixes, and you know, there's descriptions of him, you know, from multiple people just going like, he just got up off the couch and just cried a little bit and just said, it's perfect, you know. And that's what I wanted with these 5 songs, and I really feel that, you know, I accomplished that. I'm so proud of all my dudes and all the dudes. They're not my dudes, but all the guys in the band, and of what we accomplished with these 5 songs, man. I think that people are really going to be floored and really surprised and really stoked on what we've created.